Good morning, guys. So today is actually Tuesday, March 24th. I am getting ready to um, work from home. So thankfully, my job is one that was able to send us home to work from home. So I am set up in my big living room at like my kitchen table to work. So thankfully, I do have a job that let me work from home during this crisis of the coronavirus pandemic. But I wanted to come on and kind of vlog today and see how it goes. So I wanted to let you guys know what I'm reading today. So I started Vanishing Act by Jodi Picoult yesterday. I am about 116 pages in, 17 pages in, something like that. And I'm enjoying this, but at the same time, like, this is definitely a book that's a little hard for me to read. This is about a friend group who grew up together, but one of the girls is actually a little girl who was kidnapped by her father. And at the very beginning of the story, we find out that the dad is being taken to kind of pay for his crimes. So I'm interested to keep going with that one. I'm hoping that I can get through most of that today. I'm also going to be reading during my lunchtime with my niece. So we're going to be reading Surprise Island, which is the second in the Boxcar Children series. And if I get finished with Vanishing Acts today while I'm working, then I'm going to pick back up on my Kindle and read the rest of Scarlet. I was enjoying it a lot. I've been rereading the Lunar Chronicles series and I'm enjoying it. So I want to continue with that, but I have to get this Jodi Picoult book read so that I can send it on, because it is one of my book club books that I have to send on. And I was really bad with the last few. So anyways, I'm going to keep reading Vanishing Acts today, and I will check back in with you guys after I've read a little bit, let you know kind of what's going on. So far, so our girl, she grew up thinking her name was Delia, or Cordelia, and actually that's not her name. Her dad has been arrested and sent to Arizona, where he abducted her from, and she, so it's her and two of her guy friends that she grew up with. One has now become her fiance, and his name is Eric, I believe, and then the other is Fitz. Yeah, Fitz. And they're still friends. But Delia and Eric are engaged and they have a daughter together. And so the thing with Delia is she keeps talking about how that is her worst nightmare, somebody taking her daughter. And it happened to her. She was the little girl who was taken. And so far, Eric is trying to get his soon-to-be father-in-law off, but he's a lawyer in New Hampshire, where they're from, and he's trying to get all this stuff to be able to be the lawyer in Arizona, and it's difficult. So I'm enjoying this so far. I'm only like 120 pages in or so, and I'm liking it, but it's definitely difficult to read. So I'm going to check back in with you guys in a little bit and let you know what I'm thinking. Bye. Hey guys, so I've been reading for a little bit. I'm like 100 pages further than I was when I talked to you guys earlier. And I don't know how I'm feeling about this book. I know that a lot of Jodi Picoult's books are supposed to be really like hard hitting. And this one of the characters is in jail. And I just don't know that I completely believe it. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. So, of course, this is a story that is mostly about, a dad who took his daughter away from what we've now found out is a alcoholic mother. There's another character who had an alcoholic mother and grew up in that kind of environment, who is the attorney for the dad who took the daughter away. On one hand, I just don't feel like the story is very believable. I think that it's almost like what is it called? I mean, Eric should not be Andrew's attorney because Eric is engaged to Andrew's daughter. So that right there is like a breach of not confidentiality, but like he's too close to it. And I just don't feel like in the real world that this is something that could actually happen. For an attorney to be related to the person that they're representing, because technically Eric is representing his father-in-law, or a soon-to-be father-in-law, and I just don't feel like it would really work. So then we have Andrew in jail, and like a whole scene just happened about a jail fight, and the use of all the slurs and things that happen in jail. And I'm not saying that they don't happen. I'm just saying, like, does it really have to be put into the book? Because yes, I know that there are gangs and things that happen in prison for real. I do know that there are, like groups of people that stick together, whatever. That part I understand. I'm just not a huge fan of the name calling, but that's just a personal preference. So, I don't know. I'm not hating this book, but I'm not loving it either. And then, like, the chapters are so long sometimes that it's like, I mean, I know we're trying to get through each person and what's going on and everything, but I feel like it's kind of defeating the purpose of what's really like the true story to me, which is, trying to get Andrew out of jail, I guess would be the thing. So, I don't know. I'm feeling a little conflicted about this book at this point. And I don't know what I'm feeling. So, I'm going to continue reading. I have about an hour more until it's my lunchtime, in which I will then read with my niece. So I'll read another chapter in Surprise Island, and then come back and finish reading Vanishing X. I think I'm probably going to be able to finish it today. But if not, then, I mean, if I don't finish it while I'm working, then I will probably try to finish it this evening, after dinner and stuff. But if I don't, then I'll definitely finish tomorrow. Because I'd really like to get through Scarlet before April. So if you haven't seen it already, I do have my Owls TBR / April TBR up on my channel. And I have 12 books that I'm trying to read. So, yeah, if you want to go check that out. Now I'm just rambling. I'm waiting for another chat. So, yep. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a great time. I'm cold sitting here, but I don't want to turn the temperature up because then it gets hot. So I'd rather just wrap up in a blanket anyways. But I guess that's all for right now. I'm going to continue reading and then do lunch and read with my niece and then come back and try to finish this book because I just want to know what's going to happen. I feel like a lot of Jodi Picoult's books are supposed to be tearjerkers, which honestly don't know if I'm ready for a tearjerker right now, but I wouldn't be opposed to crying. But I did do my makeup today. So I don't know that I really want to have mess. All right, guys, let's discuss. So I just finished Vanishing Acts by Jodi Picoult, and I don't know how I feel about this. It ended up working out in a way. And I kind of saw the twist at the end coming, but I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed in this book. Yeah. So, getting in to a non-spoilery review of Vanishing Acts. So let's go over my system. So the characters were just okay for me. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm repositioning myself in the chair. The characters were okay. Delia, I thought, was not as relatable as a mom as I thought she would be for me. I don't have the same experiences with an alcoholic parent or anything like that, but I do understand her love towards her father. I am very close to my parents, and I was very close to my dad before he passed, but I don't feel like the characters were very believable for me. Eric, who is the attorney and also Delia's fiance, feels very very uncharacteristic in my opinion. And like I had said in a previous clip, I don't think that a lawyer is allowed to work on a case that he has family members in because he's too close to it. So that part really annoyed me. Andrew, which was the dad who stole Delia, I understand his reasoning for taking her. I get that. I think that that part was believable. But I also didn't feel very connected to him as a character either. So the characters were just kind of flat for me. I did find like the overall plot to be okay, but like I had said in a previous clip, there were all of these like one-offs of like Andrew in prison, and it didn't really matter. So I didn't understand why we were like seeing his, you know, his point of view during like his time in prison, because it didn't feel like it was really that important. And from what I have heard, now I don't know if this is true or not, the only people that really, you know, like get messed up in prison are, you know, people who hurt little kids. And he didn't really hurt anybody. Andrew just took his daughter. And I think there's a lot of people who would be in prison who would agree with what Andrew did. So I don't know if him getting beat up for the reasons that he got beat up are believable to me. I thought that the writing was fine. I mean, it wasn't anything special. This is the first Jodi Picoult book that I've ever read, so I don't know how I feel about it. But if you guys like Jodi Picoult, please let me know some more down in the comments that you really enjoyed, and I might try to give her another chance and see if maybe a different book just works better for me. Yeah, I just feel kind of meh about this book. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It did keep me engaged. I wanted to know what was going to happen, but I didn't really like the way that it ended. So I don't know. I feel like this vlog for this reading experience is not going to be very interesting, but yeah. So anyways, I have finished this, and now I'm probably going to pick back up on Scarlet, which is the second book in the Lunar Chronicles series, and I'm going to continue to work on my cross stitch that I started today. Yay. It's going to say I can't adult today. Let me see. Do I have the picture? Well, it's going to be like that, but I don't know where the pretty colorful picture of it is. Anyways, I have, oh, maybe it's this. Yeah, it is this. Ta-da! That's what it's supposed to look like when I get done. So, yeah. Anyways, working from home again today. I'm enjoying this very much. And I'm gonna read some more of Scarlet, and then I will let you guys know. I'm probably gonna put this up as its own individual vlog, and I hope you guys like it. So if you do, please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe. I put videos out every Tuesday and Thursday, and whenever else I feel like posting. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.